Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. So we have, I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to light my sage. We have Venus offering, and then we have apology and forgiveness. We also have empathy and a breakthrough. Somebody's going to be celebrating. But I'm going to let some of you guys get in the room, and we're going to cleanse the area because I haven't done that yet. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Hey, Carla, how are you? Here, throw some sage on YouTube. Just playing. It's a great day. So we're using the yin yang deck. I have a hair in my eye. Thank you, Carla. I don't know if you heard, we have Venus, we have apology, we have empathy, offering forgiveness and breakthrough. If I don't suffocate myself, hold on, that's a little much. Let me put it out. Sorry. Let me do this down a little bit. All right. What else do we have? Who is this apologizing? Somebody's making an offer. They want you to forgive them. I think that they possibly were out of line. I think there's also going to be a breakthrough on how to deal with each other. Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you. We have Pluto, a transformation. And then we also have control and tactics. Ooh, this kind of falls in line with yesterday. Interesting. So we have Venus and Pluto right on each other, like Venus kind of clarifying that. I feel like this offering, it's kind of like an offering of peace, but I feel that it's also going to bring in some big transformation, or this is possibly hard for this person because it's like they want to apologize. Maybe they're a control freak. This could be a feminine that tries to stand in her and like masculine energy. Like overall, you have feminine energy. This could even be a male. It doesn't really matter. It's just energy. But it's like they want to have control because they feel like they don't, or they feel they have to assert their control or stand in their masculine, because reality of this situation, maybe they're not very masculine, right? And so they kind of tend to try to walk on people, if you see. And I feel like they realized maybe they've know that they were out of balance here, is what I just heard. Because they were in their ego. Look, vanity and pride, more feminine energy. Somebody standing just in that ego. I think it's a self-realization type of thing. Maybe that's what the whole breakthrough is. Somebody's realized within themselves that they're out of line because they try to assert control even when it's not necessary, in order to make themselves look more masculine possibly than what they are around others. What else do we have? Whatever the situation is, I feel like you guys will know what it is. Like somebody probably popped off at the mouth or something. So I see somebody popping gum. Yeah, it's like they're putting on a facade, right? And that's what the transformation is. Somebody needing to look in the mirror, like look at yourself and realize, what is it that makes you have to, or feel like you need to act a certain way or act out of character in order to kind of like boost yourself up, like standing in that ego type energy around other people to pump yourself up. You know what I mean? Or their selves, however you want to state it. What else is the situation going on? It's like somebody needs to take a hard look in the mirror, and I feel like they are, but it kind of came like after the fact, if that makes sense. We have cycles. There's a change that needs to happen. I feel like they know that it's a change within themselves. Self-care and energy. Take care of your energy. And I feel like also this has to do with, noticing what it is that makes somebody act this way, or if it's you yourself act this way, and then doing self-care, possibly meditation. Maybe it's just you need a break, right? And you might be taking on the energies of other people. So you need to free yourself from this. There's going to be some kind of, this is all Uranus energy as well. Isn't that interesting? We have Venus, Pluto, and Uranus. There's opportunities coming your way whenever this energy is freed from you. Like, don't take on the energy of somebody else if this is somebody else that's acting that way. Don't carry the, like, if somebody did something to you that's kind of lingering in your mind, you're trying to let it go, let it go, let it go. So cleanse your energy so that it's not lingering on. Know your self-worth and don't lower your expectations. That's right under this completing a cycle and needing a change, right? Letting somebody know your expectations of them. And basically it's kind of like teaching somebody how to treat you, or like vice versa, knowing your self-worth so that you don't keep repeating cycles. That way the cycle is completed. The shadow self here, right on self-care. Realizing the shadow self, you know, somebody might be going through a dark night of the soul, or maybe, I don't know, I just heard come to Jesus meeting, is kind of gives them a different sense of self, right? It's like you can work in shadow. It's like somebody's in their south node, right? But it's learning how to balance your south node and your north node so that like things can be changed. Things can be forgiven somebody else for their actions, especially if you see through it and you know why they're doing what they're doing, even though it might piss you off, right? I don't know, but I do definitely feel like somebody's going to have a good, hard, like introspection, right? Somebody's watching you. Somebody's inspecting everything you do. We have the spine. We have air. You could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, air sign. Someone can have heavy air aspects within their chart here. Redbeard. Hey, babe. How are you? Oh, let's see. Yeah, on the bottom, somebody also might be a fire sign. Either you're an air sign or they're air sign, or you're a fire sign and they're a fire sign. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius here, because that's on the bottom of the deck. That could be who you're dealing with, or you might even be dealing with the air sign. Flip it how it resonates for you. You know what I want to do? Growth. I feel like there's definite growth here. Somebody might be going through this dark night of the soul, and they're going to have growth. They're going to, like, you're going to see the change by the summertime, because it's going to be a slow transition. What deck do I want to use? I'm going to use this one. I want to elaborate. Somebody tries to use control tactics, but I feel like it possibly might be backfiring on them. Somebody's trying to use tactics possibly that somebody else uses on them. It's kind of like manipulation in type of a way, but yet it didn't work because you've seen through it. It's a way that they can pump up their ego. I just heard whatever you want to believe, honey. Can we get some elaboration on this? Transformation tactics and vanity and pride. Ooh, look, we have 9 of Cups on the transformation here. Definitely taking that leap of faith. It's like you're going to win. There's good things coming your way. Somebody's all in their head, though. If this is you in your head, that's part of that, like being able to let it go. I just keep hearing, like, let it go. I don't know what's that from. Let it go. But it's definitely a headache. It's like it keeps, like, see how the bird's talking? It's like it keeps replaying in your head and you're like, get out of my head, right? Because definitely I feel like we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse here. It's like somebody looks in the mirror and feels trapped, but you're not really trapped. But at the same time, it's reversed. So to me, I feel like you guys are freed from the situation, but somebody feels like they're bound. And that's that ego and pride. Like, I heard stuck in selfishness or self-absorbed. Somebody has some like serious child wounds, because I just heard, honey, I don't know what happened to you as a child. Like maybe it's kind of like, you know how people whenever they're young and they're bullied, and they don't feel like they have any other options. So whenever they feel a way to make themselves be like, more assertive, because maybe they had to be a constant, maybe they're a yes person. So they're always saying yes, or they feel like they have to bow, or maybe they grew up, with different, it's like a different culture, different people around as far as, like, what do other people think? You want to be a people pleaser and things of that nature. So now it's kind of like whenever they didn't have control and everybody was calling the shots for them, now it's kind of like they want to feel like they have control over their lives, or they're that assertive, aggressive person, but there's ways of going around. Like they were torn down. That's what it is. Torn down as a child. So now it's like they try to do whatever they can to have that pat on the back and get praise. It's like they feel like they didn't have very many options here as far as a way to go. But the thing is, like, this is surrounded in gold, and it's like taking that jump, right? And it's like choosing to be happy and freeing yourself from that. That's part of this transformation, because she's jumping out like this. So it's like freeing your soul from past life burdens is what I just hear, or even just past childhood burdens, right? That kind of keeps people in their head. Bullies and the bully join the police force. Make you feel strong. It's just that over assertion of power. That's a good example, Redbeard. Like that. You have some people that are really cool and laid back, and then you have others that are like, they want to have to over assert themselves and be a total ass at certain times. That way other people can see it and think that they're just, you know what I mean? When it really honestly makes no sense, because things are uncalled for and out of line. It's like they're not secure within themselves here. That's what keeps them in their head. It's like that back and forth. But I feel like once it's let go on this transformation, not being in that ego and whatever, look, the moon sideways, standing in that shadow self confirmation. It's like taking a good, long, hard look and being able to balance your north and your south node. Because that's all in the line, because we have the moon twice. Being able to clear those energies, more self-care, more self-reflection. And it's basically just knowing your worth and your expectations. And I feel like you guys know your worth and your expectations. And I feel like the person that overstepped whatever boundaries this is, they're going to realize like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Interesting. It's like there's some kind of argument. They want forgiveness. They're going to offer you this forgiveness, right? But it's like kind of like you're having to, you don't have to, but it's being empathetic towards this person, because I guess a lot of people have been there. Some people have gone through the dark night of the soul and some haven't. So some people are still working on their breakthroughs, but I feel like it's going to be a breakthrough overall for both people. I mean, maybe it's hard for you to let go, but you're like, I'll forgive him, but I can't let it go. But you need to get out of your head about it, whatever happened with this situation, because then that situation still has a grip on you. It still has a hold on you. So if it still has a hold on you, then it's chaining you down instead of freeing you up. Does that make sense? Oh, the power hungry people. It is power, Redbeard. That's what just came in my head. I don't even think it's from anything, but I just heard, oh, the power hungry people. This because this person isn't happy, but I feel like at the same time we have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Sun in the reverse, and so you're never going to be truly happy until you can be truly yourself and be one with yourself and learn how to balance this out. What are these 2 cards that are flipped over? Yeah, look at that. King of Swords and 7 of Wands in reverse. It's because they don't know their inner peace. That's on the 4 of Pentacles with their security, right? Be who you truly are. This is somebody who's probably like more immature or whatever. They don't really hold that wisdom within themselves. It's like that acknowledgement. So that's why it kind of keeps them in their head. Somebody might need to meditate or I'm just going to say some shit like that. Get to know yourself. It's like why you do the things that you do, right? More self-reflection. But I mean, let's be honest, guys. We all know sometimes, Self-reflection and introspection isn't the easiest thing to do. That's why a lot of people don't do it. I don't know, whatever is going to happen in this, as far as that, somebody's in a losing situation. They're not going to be celebrating unless they, take a good, long, hard look in the mirror and realize, why do I do the things that I do? And how can I change for the better? It's like that two-faced energy, but they really need to start looking at themselves whenever they, like, why they do things the way they do. Or they may know, even if you know, sometimes it's hard to change old bad habits. What's sideways here? Yeah, the 10 of Cups, once they do so, it's going to be like completely of raw happiness. But this 10 of Cups is sideways. So it's like you have a choice. Am I going to stay in this energy? I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't know. Or I can really do my self-reflection and stand within myself, have my dark night of soul. Yeah, it might be uncomfortable. But at the same time, you don't always need to stroke your own freaking ego, right? Maybe it's you guys that need to let this person know. You don't always have to stroke your ego, because reality of the situation, it makes people have a bad taste in their mouth for you. And if like you guys are realizing that and seeing that within them, that means other people that they're around see it too. And I just see somebody looking at somebody going, maybe other people don't say it, but people see it. You know what I mean? People see through the facade. Insert sign, seal, deliver, it's yours. But my thing is this, like, you can be happy. It's your choice. You know what I mean? Don't live in other people's shadows. Live in your own, create your own legacy. You got to let go of shit that happened in the past. Step into that intuition, start walking that staircase, have that spiritual awakening here, I'm telling you the truth. Like, you guys have the insight in it, but it's kind of like somebody might need to clear out the cobwebs. There's a lot of intellectual side of this. It's like knowing the chemistry is not the word I'm looking for. Like knowing the solution to the problem, right? You guys might know the solution to the problem. They may not know the solution to the problem. Or maybe they do. It's just correcting it. That takes time, You can't correct things overnight, but you can work on it. Self-improvement takes a while. It is what it is. Nobody's perfect. But as long as you realize like what the problem is, especially like if they realize what the problem is, why they do the things they do, start working on it. Why not? You never improve, you never grow. That's freaking boring. Ew. What is this that came out sideways? Oh, the 10 of Swords. Moving on. They got a choice. You can move on to happiness, or you can stay stuck in the same repetitive cycles. Know your worth. You got the key to get out. They have the key to get out. So it's either you're going to sit and you're going to sulk, you're going to keep repeating the same cycles, having to stroke your own ego, or keep having to search for those attaboys. Why? Open your own door. Go get that key. Unlock the door. Don't sulk. Don't be bored. Don't just sit there and stare at a wall and not do anything. Go do something about it. It's like your life will be more freeing once you do. Maybe this is the conversation that you guys need to have with somebody. I don't know. I just see that there's going to be big growth. There's going to be a big change, right? Somebody's going to be celebrating. Some of you guys might need to, I don't know, notice your gifts, right? Maybe it's your gifts of being able to help people go through those self-realizations and things that they're going through. Or maybe it's your gift of realizing, okay, this is what I need to change within myself, right? Or I feel like there's also a gift of abundance that's coming in. Red and bronze might be significant, but it's like the light is shining through, right? I don't know, somebody's getting a gift, possibly in the summertime. Could be an air sign or have heavy air placements. There's going to be a definite celebration, whatever it is. Because abundance is like, can be different to different people. It could be money. It could be, you know, just a happy family. It could be being stress freaking free. That's pretty damn abundant, right? Not having to deal with chaos and mess. Somebody needs to unload some baggage or unpack from a vacation, because I see somebody with a bunch of luggage. And I see like somebody just throwing it out the window, not wanting to mess with it. And I see another one like unpacking the luggage, like it's open on a bed and they're taking all the crap out of the luggage. So I mean, take that how it resonates for you. Because it could be your own personal baggage that you're needing to throw out. It could be literally needing to unpack, or maybe you need to do some soul searching, unpack that way. Page of Pentacles, something new and exciting is coming in. Yep, taking a new journey, moving on, starting a new beginning. That could be a celebration in itself. Just being able to move on from either from this situation, being able to let it go. Or transforming, moving on to a new cycle in your life. That could be what you're needing to walk away from. Choosing happiness, choosing yourself versus being stuck in your head. Look, Page of Cups. Use your knowledge and wisdom. Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, right? You guys have the knowledge. Keep reading. Keep, doing what it is, collecting the knowledge, because I feel like you guys have the knowledge to get through this. And there's definitely an exciting new beginning. Could be a new opportunity that's coming in your way, because we did have an opportunity here in the Page of Pentacles. Just make sure you keep things balanced and don't let things become unbalanced, because there's something new coming in. And that's exciting. Stay in that boss man energy, right? I mean, in that boss man energy doesn't mean that you're like in your ego self, right? It's like you're bossing up. You're taking care of the things that you need to take care of, whether that's cleaning things out, getting things together, prioritizing at work, whatever it is to you, handling business, right? I dig it. Oh, thank you, Redbeard. I truly appreciate you. So let's grab some oracles, and we're going to get this show on the road. I want to grab some of these. There's another one that I want to do. We're going to do some out of the heal yourself, because it looks like somebody needs healing. I don't know if it's you guys. It could be this other person. Maybe it'll help you on your journey. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. I have be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring awareness into now rather than allowing it to occupy your past and future. I like it. Let it go. Polite discretion. I love it. You can move whatever direction that you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. And then we have amble with contentment. Wait rather than acting. It's going to be the most adventurous now. The little seahorse. Let's grab some of these. Something about masculine energy. Maybe you guys have masculine energy. Everybody has masculine and feminine. Maybe you might be laying more on your masculine. That's not the one I wanted. That one is. But we're going to grab a couple since I grabbed it, because obviously there's something that we need to know. Someone acts a little bit wild, right? Be patient with them, and make sure you don't self-sabotage yourself, because I feel like this person might self-sabotage themselves by their wild ways, right? It's like they want somebody to be patient with them. There is going to be help. This is help from above, right? Stick to your ancestors and the guidance that you hear in your head, and what it is that you need to do in this situation. Say what you mean and mean what you say. That way you're not trapped. Right? Don't sugarcoat shit. And don't procrastinate either. Some of you might be procrastinating, but don't procrastinate. It's a bad habit. You don't want things to pass you by while you're procrastinating. That would suck. Hey, Mojo, how are you? Hola. Okay, I'm going to grab. You go first. The universe will catch you. I like that. It's the only one that faced upright. I don't know if that's focusing, but whatever. I'm so carefree. I'm like, there shows or it doesn't. And then we have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Somebody need a hug. I'm just kidding. Then we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. See, that kind of goes right in and coincides with maybe you're here to help them on their journey of self-recognition and kind of getting things sorted out. I'm not saying be a total freaking therapist here, but some people may be really wise, but yet they can't figure out their own lives, you know? They can't really psychoanalyze themselves. That's difficult to some people. And it is what it is. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you all for being here. I truly love you. If you have not yet already, smash that like button, subscribe. That way you guys know when I'm on again next. And plus, if you keep finding yourself coming back, why not? Hit the subscribe button. Turn on that bell. Make it say ding. That way you guys know when I'll be on again next. And until next time, you guys stay epic, stay fabulous, stay blessed. And I'll see you again. Namaste.